Blog Talk Radio.
What time is it?
WHRADIO.
We are the best in the world at what we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, WHRADIO episode. I am Skits, and I am joined with Oscar. What is going on, man?
What's going on, man? We just got a lot of shit to talk about. Am I right?
Yeah, for the next 2 hours, we'll be covering some stuff. Matt from the Weekly Wrestling Podcast will be joining us soon. Pretty sure, of course, we're going to go over this NXT Evolution show that's tonight. Oscar will be live tweeting tonight for our followers out there. Also, we'll be talking about some TLC. You got to talk about WTLC. It's this weekend. Also, we'll be talking about PWG Black Hole Sun. We'll talk about some Final Battle, and it's been a couple of news going around in professional wrestling that we want to cover here on the show today. But before we start, ladies and gentlemen, you can tweet us. You can tweet us at WrestlingHeads, or you can tweet me at WHSkits. Go ahead and throw your Twitter out, Oscar.
Yeah, or you can tweet at me at Sinister632 at any time, even during the show. Yeah, tweet us during the show if you have any questions or you have any thoughts, or you can call us up, 760-454-1107. Where do we start off at? Our Evolution, the show tonight. It's definitely a big deal. We have somebody debuting tonight by the name of Kevin Owens, also known as Kevin Steen. For those that do not know who he is, we'll get into that a little bit. But it's a couple of matches that have caught my eye. And by the way, for those Weekly Wrestling Podcast listeners, Matt will be on in a minute. So stay tuned for that too. But before we get into the matches, how about let's start to the whole Corey Graves announcement. We all know Corey Graves has a big announcement for the pre-show. But hold on, let's hold that thought real quick and put on Matt. Matt.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Just dealing with the white fluffy stuff up here in Canadaland.
Somebody's telling me it's cold out there.
Oh, man, it's brutal. You have no idea. But anyways, let's continue on the conversation. Corey Graves, what you guys talking about here?
Yeah, we were starting off with the whole Corey Graves because he's going to be on the NXT Our Evolution pre-show with Renee Young, and he's going to have an announcement tonight. Speculations on what it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and start off and ask you guys, what's your thoughts? What do you guys think his announcement is going to be? Because we know he's been, working backstage or whatnot. What do you think the announcement is? I'll start with you, Oscar.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a retirement. I guess he just had too many injuries, I guess he decided he found something new what to do, so he probably decided he's going to retire. I guess he likes doing the backstage role out there, so probably that's what he's going to do. He's going to announce his retirement. But it wouldn't surprise me he does announce it, then he does something during the show, which he fooled all of us. Like if you go back to WCW, I don't know if you guys remember, he was even reporting on the internet that Scott Steiner's back was in bad shape, and he came on Nitro and he announced that he was going to retire. Then members of the New World Order of 2000, maybe that's what they call him, NW 2000, was running his mouth at him and all that until the end of Nitro. He came out with a baseball bat, and all of a sudden he attacked I forgot who, and then he ended up joining NWO and was all a trick. So we could see something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if Corey Graves pulled a fast one on us, but if I had to bet my money, he's gonna retire tonight.
He could pull Mark Henry off and tell us that
I'm glad somebody made that reference. I'm so glad somebody made that reference because I was going to bring that up.
He could pull off a Mark Henry. You say he got a lot of juice in the tank. What about you, Matt?
I'm on the side of Oscar there. I feel like he's going to retire. Corey Graves has been dealing with injuries, like you guys were saying there, for the past little while. And I don't think there's anything future for him in ring, but I may be completely wrong, and they may just swerve us here tonight and pull a fast one on us. I hope it's that, because Corey Graves is a great talent. I mean, I know I've been critical of him in the past, but, man, it's just been the booking that WWE has, and that's pretty much everybody you can complain about. So, I mean, hopefully all the best for him, man.
Definitely. How about we start up with some matches for tonight's NXT Takeover, our Evolution.
Before we get into this, could I throw out a little bit of a update here from Smash Wrestling? Because there's a big one that just got announced.
Talking about the Kyle O'Reilly, JT Dunn, and Rich Swann?
I am talking about that Smash Wrestling champion Alex Shelley is out of this Sunday's event due to nerve damage. So all the best to Smash Wrestling champion Alex Shelley on his recovery, because we're thinking of him, man. Even though he's a dickhead for what he did at Smash, definitely still one hell of an athlete. So all the best to his recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a moneymaker match right there. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to have fun with that at Smash.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm pretty
sure we'll get into some more Smash talk by the end of the show, because there's a lot of shit to talk about here on WH/WWP Takeover. How about we get into the matches for tonight? Tonight, you got the WWE NXT Women's title. You got Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. This feud has actually been very interesting for a female's type of feud, because we know that WWE doesn't pay attention to their girls on the main roster unless their name is AJ Lee and Brie or fucking Nikki Bella. So,
hey, they pay attention to Paige a bit. That's stretching it.
Sometimes. Right now, it's like she's in the background right now. We all love Paige here on the show.
Hey, she's on Total Divas. Why do you think so?
But yeah, tonight, Charlotte, we all know Charlotte was on Monday Night Raw this past week. I didn't get to watch it, but I did watch it.
Oh, my God. Can we get into that quickly, please? Oh, my goodness.
Go for it.
The horrendous booking of putting her fucking under in like 3 minutes. Who in the hell, in their right mind, at WWE Creative came up with this?
Now you see why I'm taking a break.
Oh, I haven't been watching Raw for fucking God knows how long, man, but that's just terrible, man. I saw that in the Meltzer reported that something about Triple H wanted Charlotte to go over, but Vince made the decision to put Natalya over, which even Natalya herself was vouching to go under to Charlotte. So, I mean, everybody saw the logic except Vince. Seems to be the way of the WWE wheel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because when I saw her, I marked out. But then that match with Natalya, when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is not going to take top takeover we saw a few months back. But then the way it ended, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I actually was starting getting, in the groove of this match when they were slapping each other. Remember that? They were slapping each other, and then.
Great spot.
Okay, and then after that, the ending was with the roll up, and I was like, what the hell? It just seemed like Charlotte. It looks like Charlotte let her roll her up, and then that was it. I mean, I was like, wow. So that's how it is. But this is the reason why I don't want Charlotte in the main roster, which I'm gonna let you guys continue with this whole NXT match.
Man, I've vouched that forever. It seems like any NXT act that comes up for the main roster, sorry to cut you off there, kids, but any NXT roster member that comes up from NXT gets absolutely buried right from the get-go. I mean, we've seen it with plenty of superstars. Apparently the Ascension's supposed to be making their debut soon, so
Paige didn't get buried, I wouldn't say.
I guess so. She's probably one of the only NXT call-ups that didn't. I mean, look at Adam Rose. Look at fucking. I guess you can't.
If you really want to get technical, but he is. If you really want to get technical, Matt, let's go way back. Seth Rollins. Where is he right now?
Hey, whoa. The Shield was a Triple H project. Of course, they're going to be, Sin Cara, Adam Rose, Fandango, Emma, Paige. Can I?
I wouldn't put Paige in there. That's just me, because Paige,
I would. She had a shitty Divas title reign, and then she, where's she been since?
Yeah, but I don't blame Paige on the title reign. I mean, why you give her the title when she barely made her debut in the main roster? That didn't make sense to me.
I guess it's a booking sense for the most part, but I mean, the only NXT call-ups that haven't really been buried, I would say personally, is the Shield and the Wyatt family.
Yeah, true. You do have a point. But the match, I know we're going to have to share our predictions here. The whole Sasha Charlotte feud basically started like a while back when they were, the little stable with Charlotte, Summer Rae, and Sasha Banks. I think I shared this with you before, Matt, that I really think Charlotte's going to lose this title tonight, and
I hope she does.
And I see Charlotte going to the main roster right after. And after watching Natalya's interview on the WWE YouTube, I see those two feuding. Once she gets to the main roster, because this Hart can beat a Flair, or a Flair can't beat a Hart type of bullshit, feud that they got going on. So that's going to continue. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think for tonight with those two? I know it's going to be a match.
I'm gonna start off here, and I'm gonna say I feel like the same thing with you. What you said is gonna happen. I feel like Sasha should go over, but the fact that you're vouching for a feud between two divas that aren't the Divas champion on the main roster, man, you must have some high hopes for creative.
I mean, they kind of already threw it out there for us. If you want to be, that's why I'm thinking it. I mean, why would they kind of promote the feud, on their YouTube, And
hey, man, they've done crazier things in the past, but I hope so. I hope the best, man. I really do. I feel like Charlotte and Natalya could really tear up the Divas division and really show why they are on the main roster.
Your thoughts, Oscar?
All right, I'm actually going to pick Charlotte to win this match. I don't think she's losing the title. I don't think she's going to the main roster right away. The reason why, I mean, you guys did put a point about if she goes to the main roster, she's going to feud with Natalya. I just don't see it happening at all. And, I mean, if you put her in the main roster, what else can you do besides putting her feud with Natalya? What else can you do?
That's my point there. I completely agree with you there, Oscar. I mean, look what they've done, again, with Emma. Look what they've done with Paige. It seems like as soon as they've done their first feud, they pretty much sit there and spin around in a circle forever.
Yeah.
Hold on. The
whole Emma thing. No, the whole Emma thing is because, they just put her in there because they released Caitlyn, so they just need another spot there, and that's basically what she did, and almost like putting her to the wolves. Like, okay, here, you're going to...
Plus, you put her with fucking Santino Marella. What else are you going to do?
Yeah. I was going to say, did Emma even have a feud?
Yeah, so... But Charlotte, you gotta come up with something. You gotta have a plan for Charlotte, and if you don't have that plan, this is a fucking waste. So, to me, in my hopes, Charlotte wins. She keeps the title. She stays in NXT, maybe until after their next takeover event. So, I'll have Charlotte win tonight.
Interesting. One more thing I want to ask you guys' thoughts on AJ Lee putting over all the girls in NXT, saying hopefully they can win this Diva of the Year slamming for next year. She basically put them over. And the one girl she put over that's on the main roster is Paige.
Man, I wouldn't take too much into that. I mean, I don't think AJ Lee's going to be around past this year to even have a decision into that. So, I mean, I wish WWE knew what to do with their Divas division much more, because just think about the talent on their roster right now. Just thinking about, like, what they could do with all of that talent as well, it kind of frustrates me, and I'm sure it frustrates a lot of the women's wrestling fans.
Definitely. Let's move on. We have another match that I think me and you did not agree on. The Lucha Dragons versus the Vaudevillains for the WWE NXT Tag Team titles. I hate
to be that guy to get into
champs.
this.
The Vaudevillains are your NXT champs. They got it all. Like, the whole entrance, you know, the fans are behind them in NXT. The whole Lucha thing is starting to get old to me. I mean, not saying that, you know, I'm not a fan of one of the two, but the Vaudevillains is something new. And yeah, it's time for them to hold the titles. I think it's time for the heels to get the tag team titles back. They've held the titles a little too long. Your thoughts, Oscar?
Yeah, I agree with you. I am going to pick Vaudevillains to walk out with the tag strap. I have a different reason why I believe they're going to win it. First of all, I think they're going to keep it until whenever they set up a feud against Enzo and Big Cass. I don't want to see it even the next takeover, but it could be to the next show or the show after that one. That's how long they're going to keep their tag titles. So it's depending how long they're planning to do. That's what I'm thinking. Like I said a few weeks ago, Vaudevillains going to win the tag belts, and they're going to have a little feud with Enzo and Big Cass. And another reason why I'm picking that is because I believe they want to have Kalisto in the main roster in 2015. I'm not saying they're going to have a breakup with Lucha Dragons and you see things turning heel and not that's going to happen. I just see possibly, even those rumors around that Rey Mysterio is going to come back, I don't buy Rey Mysterio coming back in WWE because, you know, I don't think he's in good terms with them as of right now. So WWE
he's old
too. Lucha friendly guy. Yeah, and you need another Lucha friendly for the kids can like. Kalisto fit that. So I see Kalisto maybe going solo. I don't know if it's NXT or whenever they put him in the main roster, but I think they're gonna break up the Lucha Dragons some point. So that's the reason why Kalisto going to the main roster and the Vaudevillains working with Enzo and Cass. It's ludicrous if you don't want to give a little team champion run to Enzo and Big Cass, especially how the crowd reacts to those guys. I mean, you got to have
SAWCFT.
Yeah. I mean, that's something. Yeah, that's something that they should do. So,
I hate that shit.
Yeah, and plus, yeah. Plus this fucking rivalry with the Lucha Dragons and the Vaudevillains. I'm sorry, but it sucked. Seriously, it just sucked because you don't see any physicality with these two tag teams. So, might as well fucking have the Lucha Dragons drop the tag titles to the Vaudevillains. I don't know. I don't like this feud at all, but it'd be best for the Vaudevillains to walk out with the tag straps.
Well, you gonna have the Lucha Dragons cut a promo like right back to, all great tag teams get back together. Right back rules. All right, I'm done now. What is it with? I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I haven't watched NXT in a little bit of time, like a couple months or so. But what is it with all these gimmicks in NXT now, man? It seems like WWE's really getting gimmicky.
I don't know. I'm behind the whole Vaudevillains thing. They're definitely entertaining.
I'm not complaining about it. It's kind of like where, like, they seemed like they were going in a direction of professional wrestling for a while. I'm not saying they're still not, because look at the guys they're signing. I mean, you know, the Kevin Owens, the Kentas, the Willie Max before he got released, unfortunately, the Uhaa Nations, you know, all those guys are being signed, and yet you have random gimmicks like the Von Villains and fucking, you know, the whole Enzo and Big Cass thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing it from a different point of view, but it's kind of interesting to see that they're still incorporating gimmicks into NXT. It's cool. It's great to see because they're getting over. It's just kind of interesting to see at the same time. Getting back to your question, though, I do agree. I feel like the Lucha Dragons are getting a little bit stale, getting a little bit old. The whole Lucha thing is getting on my nerves. And although I don't like the Von Villains, I'm going to give credit where it's due, and I think they're getting over with the crowd. I think an act like that, you have to act quick on them and definitely get the straps on them. So I agree.
Well, we got three for the Von Villains, and I'm hoping this happens. I hope they don't make a mistake like they did last year at NXT Takeover by letting Adrian Neville hold that title. But we'll see what happens tonight. I'll miss it live, but hey.
Live on the WWE Network for $9.99, ladies and gentlemen. $9.99.
Oh shit!
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian.
Before we
you
move
want
on.
Canadian? It's $11.99, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you made
All right.
That's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up that they gave you guys $11.99. They gave us $9.99. Well, that's a different.
You guys have the cheapest shit in the world, man. You guys have your money is like nothing. I've been over there a couple times, man. You guys charge nothing for food and shit, man. Lucky bastards. But anyways, let's get back on the wrestling front.
Before we get into the next match, I'm pretty sure Bull Dempsey will be in action tonight, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Pretty sure those two will be in action. You know, they had to throw those guys in. They have to because they've been.
Can we just have Kevin Owens squash the both of them?
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. But I'm pretty sure that's going to happen just by, knowing what the WWE like to do.
I'm sorry for
expecting
those
that.
for Bull Dempsey fans, folks. I just can't get into the whole Ryback squashing people for fucking God knows how long, and then we expect you to take you seriously as a competitor. The whole squashing jobbers thing just gets annoying to me. That's all.
I definitely understand where you're coming from. I'm pretty sure nobody likes shit like that because you can ask Oscar. I hate Ryback with a fucking passion. I hated him when he first came out. Before he got the push. So since day one, I'm a day one Ryback hater. So I'm a day one Ryback type of guy hater. But yeah. Let's go to the next match. Finn Balor and Hideo Itami versus the Ascension. Of course, everybody and their mom is gonna go for the good guys, and that's Hideo Itami and Finn Balor.
Score one for the good guy.
Of course, we already know the Ascension's going to the main roster. There's been talks, I believe. I didn't read the spoiler, but I believe they're going to make their debut.
I can definitely cover this one.
They're going to make their debut on SmackDown, right?
Cesaro and Tyson Kidd against Jimmy and Jey Uso. Before that match, a promo aired for the Ascension's debut. I believe it's next week. I'm not sure, though.
Okay. So the Ascension's on their way to the main roster, so of course they're going to lose this match. And what I was talking about, I mentioned this here on the show before. I see Hideo Itami and Balor, as tag team for a while, but not champs or anything like that. They're going to tag up for a while, and eventually down the line, Baylor's going to turn on him, and they're going to feud.
And then the Bullet Club's going to invade, and then that's a perfect world. Kevin Owens. I know we haven't really brought him up yet, and I'm sure he's going to get brought up towards the NXT title match, but what if he debuts in this match somehow, some way, attacking the Ascension or whatnot?
I don't see him attacking the Ascension. He's going to be a heel for sure.
Think so? That's a bold statement.
But Baylor, I see him and Hideo Itami definitely feuding down the line. You guys see that here coming, or no? I'm gonna go with Oscar first.
I'm actually it's obviously Finn Balor and Hideo Itami are gonna win this match, and we all know spoiler alert, Ascension is gonna debut on SmackDown, which we don't know yet. I haven't read completely about it. About their future with Hideo and Finn Balor, I don't know because to the fucking Finn Balor's contract, it says that he's not going to be in NXT for a while. So I don't expect Finn Balor to get an NXT title run or a tag team title run, none of that. I just think he's just going to be on Hideo's side. I don't think they're going to have a feud. Maybe a friendly match, possibly the next TakeOver. Like, let's see who's better type thing. Like, like losers shake hands type thing. I don't see no heel turn or anything like that. Maybe when Finn goes to the main roster, we'll see that. I don't know. I don't see that much for Finn Balor in the next few months, to be honest with you. But Hideo, he has something. He's gonna be there in the NXT for a while. I know it's very interesting. It's very interesting what is going to happen. And also, I'm calling it tonight. Finn Balor is he's put on the body paint tonight.
No shit.
Well, no one doesn't talk about that, and then there you go. Now, and all of a sudden, there's no shit. No one ever even talks about that, never mentioned that. So
actually, there was a rumor, from what I've heard, that he is confirmed to have that body paint on tonight. I believe it was actually Meltzer that reported it. So,
all right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure your thoughts are probably the same as us. Matt, do you agree with what Oscar just said?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a given that he won't be on the NXT show for too long. I think WWE would be stupid to keep him on the NXT show for too long. But the only thing that kind of, makes me wonder is that Finn Balor name going to really get over on the main roster? You know how NXT and main roster are different. I don't know. Maybe that's just me nitpicking.
I don't know. We'll definitely have to see with that one. See what they choose.
I don't know. The whole Finn thing reminds me of like a dolphin. Maybe team him and Dolph Ziggler together and call him Dolphin. I don't know.
That's why I always call him Devitt.
Yeah, man. Can't do it. But anyway.
Let's go ahead and move on. Next matchup. Before I get into the next matchup, let me play something for the listeners out there real quickly.
I have fought tooth and nail for 14 years to get to the WWE. I battled Seth Rollins, spent time with Seth Rollins. They called him first.
He is the future of the WWE. Seth Rollins.
Was part of a tag team with Daniel Bryan. They called him first.
Daniel Bryan has done it. The impossible dream has become reality.
I met Adrian Neville in 2006 in England when he was just an inexperienced kid. They called him first.
Yes, Neville got it. Adrian's got the title.
I traveled the world for 10 years with Sami Zayn. I consider him my best friend, but they called him first. Seeing all those guys pass me by, as happy as I was for them, if anything, helped make me into who I am today. But it's my turn now. I have no plan B. This is why this has to work. My name's Kevin Owens. I will fight anyone and everyone because that's what I do best.
It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. My boy, your sister's boy, Kevin Steen, a.k.a. Kevin Owens, makes his debut tonight, NXT. A lot of speculations on what's going to happen, how he's going to make his debut. A lot of talks that he's going to cost Sami Zayn his NXT title match. I don't want to see it happen. There's talk about Zayn loses, then he leaves, but then it also starts something new. It starts a fresh, new, probably personal feud between the two. And we already know, for those that follow Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in the past, these two are probably one of the best feuds in the independent scenes.
Oh, man.
And they're best friends.
I can tell you personally that it's the feud that got me into independent wrestling.
So, but I don't know. I was talking to a buddy last night that I kind of don't want to see it happen because, you know, Zayn really leaves after. You know, I'd rather see him, you know, maybe make his appearance a different way, and then later on him and Sami Zayn clash, you know. But if this has to go, I'm with it. You know, I already know how you feel about it, but I'm going to let you talk about it. Go for it.
Are you talking to me
Matt.
or Oscar?
I'm talking to you, Matt.
All right. Oh, man. Kevin Owens debuting tonight. I've been really prepared for this one, to be completely honest, man. I've watched his farewell match from Ring of Honor. I watched the Ladder War match, actually, last Al Generico, a.k.a. Sami Zayn. I watched the farewell speech and everything. Man, it's an emotional night for, I think, a lot of wrestling fans tonight, with Kevin Steen debuting on WWE TV, Kevin Owens, whichever you want to call him. Now, the way he debuts, oh, man. I think in a perfect world, we want to see him and Sami feud, but for some odd reason, I've been thinking about it over the past little while, and I feel like that would just be the easy way out. I mean, like, WWE could get the cheap pop, you know, and have them two go at it again, but I feel like save that for a bit and have him and Neville go at it to start off. I feel like Neville retains the championship without any help, and we do see Sami Zayn leave NXT, go to the main roster, and we have Steen go after Neville. And that's where I think I'm going to leave my prediction.
Because the reason why I also say I really want to see Zayn win this NXT championship, he mentioned in the interview with Michael Cole, you know, he wants to win that title before he makes the main roster. So I'll be honest, I haven't seen that interview yet, so that may have been a way and a reason why I said the reason why I said, but I'll have to go back and check that interview out. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama's eyes will be on the WWE Network tonight watching what happens tonight. It's going to be a crazy event. How about we get into the main event? NXT title match, Sami Zayn versus Adrian Neville. These guys have battled plenty of times, and they battled a couple times on the NXT roster. I'm looking forward to see this, and I think this definitely could be match tonight, and it's going to be match tonight. I don't know, man. I'm pretty pumped, dude. Like, either way, this question is, can Sami Zayn top the match he had with Cesaro? I doubt it, but I know this is going to be one of his best matches yet.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to call right back in, fellas. I just got to call back in via Skype. Kind of costing me here via long distance, so give me a couple seconds.
Yeah, definitely. Matt is going to call back Oscar. He will be calling back, but I will be taking a commercial break real quick, and then we'll get back to some more NXT talk. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're back. Four Corners Radio is the home for the best professional wrestling and independent wrestling. Discussions and coverage. Billy, Ant, Martin, and Sam bring you three of the best podcasts every week. The Four Corners Raw Roundtable, the Indie Project, and the Saturday Freestyle. Along with the podcast, FourCornersWrestling.com is designed with all wrestling fans in mind. Feature articles, videos, the weekly shows, and much more. Four Corners and Wrestling Heads are teaming up to bring you wrestling's next revolution. Are you ready?
This is Ring of Honor superstar Nigel McGuinness, and you are listening to WrestlingHeads Radio Show. So stay tuned, you wankers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Funny story how Matt just hung up to calling on Skype, and Oscar calls right back. Welcome back, Oscar.
What the heck happened since I was gone?
It's funny because we were about to talk about the Neville Zayn match, and Matt told me he had to call right back via Skype. So, and you called right in as soon as that happened. So,
okay, all right.
Let me ask you your thoughts on the matchup for tonight.
I expect it to be a great match. The last match I had was great. I enjoyed it. It could be better than that because it's going to be Takeover. I like to give a prediction right now. Obviously, I think Sami Zayn's going to walk out NXT champion. I don't see him losing again. But I see this feud continuing, though. I could see now Neville turning full-fledged heel. The last couple weeks, I don't think he was full-fledged heel yet. He was getting there, but I think after this show, he will turn heel. I could see him.
It's funny you say that, Oscar, because I was saying that last night on Boxing.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought the same thing too. I thought the same thing too. I could see Neville and Zayn get another match together. You know, another like a part 2 match, and whatever the next. Yeah, it has to be. This time, Neville has to be more heel. Maybe he'll attack Zayn after a match, doing more heelish stuff. You know, so that's how I see this thing going on, and then. Yeah, that's how it is. And
if I have one thought that I want to share with you guys. If you really want to see Kevin Owens and Zayn happen, have the third match with Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville. Have Owens get involved in that one. If you really want to see that could happen. Matt, your thoughts?
Oh, man. It's going to be one hell of a match, that's for sure. Like I said, I see Neville winning. I would not be surprised in the slightest to see Sami Zayn walk out the champion after what you told me about him wanting to become NXT champion before the main roster. Yeah, and also, like what me and Oscar were saying, I mean, you can have a part 3 with those guys, and then you can have Owens get involved if you really want Owens and Zayn to really, like, feud, you know? That can still happen. Yeah, I completely agree with you, man. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we can sit here and armchair book, man, but it's going to be great just to sit here and watch tonight, man. WWE Network. Yeah, with the whole Kevin Owens thing, I prefer him building his way up to the title. I could see him fighting for the title this year because, like I said on the last show we did, NXT lack heels right now. Kevin Steen should be a heel coming in, you know. If anything, build him up in the next takeover. Have him beat one of your top faces, like I don't know, someone that the crowd likes. Hell, fuck him, beat Baron Corbin. Fuck it. You know, it just seems like when Bo Dallas left, it just seems that they lack that top heel. And let's see if Kevin Steen could be that guy. He could possibly be that guy. You know? peep this out, Oscar. I'm sorry to cut you off. I mean, the thing what I'm saying, Sting doesn't have to go into the WWE title, not WWE title, excuse me, NXT title scene. He can cost Zayn the NXT title the third time they wrestle, and then never gonna have the title again, and then you can have those two go at it. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking as a booker right now, some things you can do, but who knows? We'll see tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if they're gonna do that, Sting costing Sting the title, then they gotta do some kind of way to have Sami Zayn get his job back. So, but I just don't see it.
Yeah. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, going down 7:30 East Coast time, and you know where to find it. I don't even have to say where because I don't want to say it again. But I know Matt's been promoting them like crazy tonight. The WWE Network.
$9.99 people. WWE Network. Kevin Owens. Do I need to say more?
I've never heard this guy promote the network crazy like that.
I've never done it personally.
Let's move on. We must talk about this event because it is Sunday. WWE TLC. It's going down. We got to talk about the event. So why don't we get into TLC talk? I kind of went in the other day on why I don't watch Raw no more. Somebody called me what they call me, Matt? What did Orton call me? A fair weather fan because I don't watch Raw. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, man, I go through those phases too, man. The 3 hours is just ridiculous to get through, man. I remember just sitting there some nights, and it's just like, you feel like it's been like 2.5, 3 hours already. It's only been like an hour. You're like, oh, man, we still got 2 hours to go through, and WWE, half the show's shit anyway, so you're just like, at it as a wrestling fan. So I can imagine why you're taking the break, man.
Yeah, I just don't understand why I was caught that. I mean, I'm not trying to watch Big Show. Who wants to watch Big Show? Wrestle Eric Rowan, which is going to happen. That's going to be. Hold on, let me pull up the card real quick. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the lag here. But yeah, Eric Rowan and Big Show will have a. What's the match that I'm looking for?
Stairs match.
Oscar?
Stairs match.
Yeah, there's a match that they walk. You know the stairs that you walk up, people?
Yeah, we all know that. That's basically what it is. It's a stairs match. And then first time in history, you can say.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. They've kind of been pushing Eric Rowan lately, which is interesting. They've been calling him Big Red. Where did that come from?
I hate the Big Red nickname, man. Was he a piece of gum?
Well, I read I read that supposedly that's what they're trying to change his name as, Big Red. So that's why they're starting up with this whole Big Red thing. Like, remember when Big Show's debut, his name was Paul White, but then someone called him Big Show, and then they tried to promote Big Show, and it worked. His name is Big Show now for the last 15 years. So I guess they're trying to do the same thing with Eric Rowan.
I'm not calling him Big Red. I'm going to call him Eric Rowan. I don't give a shit. What are you doing, WWE? This is the shit that questions me, dude. I'm sorry for ranting real quick, ladies and gentlemen, but I just don't understand the shit sometimes. So, Eric Rowan, Big Show, a match that people are going to go to the bathroom for, that's going to happen. It's going to be
You know what the best thing is?
Match.
You watch these guys just come out and just tear the fucking house down, and we come back and look at this podcast, and we're like, well, we're a bunch of fucking retards.
Eric Rowan will probably tear the house down, but Big Show's just gonna, punch somebody or choke somebody. That's about it. So still a stairs match. Rowan, Show. I'll go Rowan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Eric Rowan too. I just don't see Big Show winning. Unless they have some plans for him. I feel with John Cena coming up or something, but I don't see it.
Go ahead, Matt.
I would like to see Eric Rowan go over, but the wacky world of WWE Creative, they're going to make Eric Rowan look strong, but put Big Show over. See what I did there?
You know, I'm going to go back into the whole Big Show situation. I'm not going to name the person's name. I have a friend who said this is good for Big Show because he's going to the Hall of Fame. Who gives a shit about Big Show going to the Hall of Fame? Let's be honest. What did he do? Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Hey, man.
Hold on.
Whoa. That's pushing it, man. I don't know.
What do you do? Go to join the NWO?
Okay, no. Okay. You want to talk about the beginning of his career. He ended Hulk Hogan's, I would say, 15-month WWE title reign, and his giant thing was going great. Then the NWO thing, blah, 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 blah. Then he was the WWE champion of the Millennium. If you remember that, he won the title when we went to the new Millennium. So,
dude was the only guy to hold the WCW, WWE, and ECW championships.
And ain't that too?
That is true. That is true. And I'm shitting on the guy here, but that is true. I hate you guys for even taking up for Big Show.
Well, I'm just
saying,
hey,
man, he's a jobber in 2014, but you can't shit on the man's career.
You know what I'm saying, Skits? I think you just want the Big Show to just be gone. The problem is he's 43 years old.
Oh, yeah.
He might have another 5 years left in him. So
5 years? What?
Probably. I'm not saying I'm not saying physical wise, but he might be in the WWE for another 5 years. I might name his age wrong. He's probably 41 right now. So
I was gonna say, man, 5 years, you're pushing
it. He's to retire.
Well, I'm just saying he could be in the WWE another 5 years. I'm not saying he has 5 years in him. I totally fucked up on that part. But he's probably still in WWE in another 5 years. So.
I'm just gonna pass on that comment there. Kickoff pre-show. I forgot to talk about that. We got Stardust and Goldust going against the New Day. But which New Day members? Probably Big E and Kofi.
And why is it a New Day? Because it's the same old fucking bullshit from WWE with the terrible booking. God damn it. I really thought Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods was going to be something really interesting when they first started airing the promos. Man, they're in the freaking pre-show. Come on, stop defending it. Nobody cares about the goddamn pre-show.
This could have been something very interesting. I'm going to tell you why. Remember when they first, were walking around in their, slacks and shit? That was something. They fucked up what they have now. This shit is pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest. They fucked up what they had, and nobody cares now about the New Day. But I don't want to be shitting on everybody here on the show. So I'm trying.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I have some breaking news regarding Ring of Honor's Top Prospect Tournament, and I'm happy to share this news. The second entrant into the Top Prospect Tournament, 1 second, just because it's a good buddy of mine, the alternative, Ashley Six, is in the Top Prospect Tournament.
And I've heard you speak about Ashley Six a lot. I have.
He's one of the bigger names here on the Ontario independent scene, and if you hadn't heard about it, he beat cancer as well. That's probably one of the bigger things you've heard about him over the past little while, man. That was a big deal, and I'm really happy to see him get the opportunity. Just had to share that. Really big news.
Yeah. Awesome. Good news for Ashley Six. I have heard some things about him, but I haven't got to watch his work, which I plan on doing soon. But yeah, man. I'm pretty sure we'll get some Ring of Honor talk on some more ROH.
Sorry to break the news in a random fashion,
it's cool.
But had to.
It's cool. It's cool. Cheers match: Kane versus Ryback. Come on, nobody cares. Stop it, Skits. Stop it, Skits. I don't care who wins. Who knows?
Keep burying the people, man. Nobody cares. God damn it.
Ryback's gonna win. We know this. But Kane needs to retire. Ryback needs to get fired.
Oh man.
Wow. Skits wants the whole Attitude Era to retire already.
Right? Nah, no
Holy
Attitude Era. I just want professional wrestling.
This man is just buried Ryback. Holy.
Hey, it's sad because, it's sad because the WWE, they give you no choice to bury this whole fucking pay-per-view just about. I'm going to tell you why, because the next match, we don't even have to talk about the Kane Ryback match because I know you guys don't really care for that match. And there's no even reason to give a prediction. We know Ryback's going to win, right?
Yeah. Because Ryback rules. All right, sorry, guys.
And the next match, Swagger versus Rusev. Haven't we seen that?
Yeah. We all know Rusev's going to win that one.
And that's for the U.S. title. They give you, they basically just give it to you, here, bury us. I guess they want people to talk shit about them. We know Rusev's going to win. But now, the only difference about this match for the U.S. title. Next match, WWE Divas title match. You got AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. I hope AJ wins, but there's a lot of talks about AJ leaving. This is something to talk about. We can actually talk about this. Is AJ leaving or no? Oscar.
I believe so. It's weird. I mean, the whole CM Punk recently announced he's going to go to UFC. It'll be just weird to have AJ staying with the company. I knew she was going to leave whenever CM Punk was leaving. I just knew she was going to leave whenever her contract was done. I don't see her probably having the passion in this anymore. So will she come back? Maybe. But I just don't see it. And it's just too much right now for this whole thing between her and CM Punk. And every time she comes out, CM Punk chants going on. I don't think so. So I see Nikki walking out, still Divas champion in this match.
Matt.
Yeah, unfortunately, I make the same agreement there. I feel like Nikki Bella is going to walk out still the champion as well. Probably not a favorable move just because of the whole Bellas thing right now. They had Brie Bella in line with Nikki Bella they had Nikki Bella, basically make Brie Bella her bitch over the past month just for Brie Bella to just align with her like nothing happened right after it was done. I don't know, man.
Exactly. That was a waste of fucking time.
I don't know, man. The booking of the Bellas has just been really fucking odd, and I don't know. I hope they're not building towards another fucking Bellas match, man, because I'm sick and tired of seeing them.
It doesn't look like. It looks like Brie and Nikki are back on good terms.
Yeah, but who knows come WrestleMania season, man. I hope not. I'm praying to the Jesus.
Praying to the wrestling Jesus.
Ethan Page?
WWE.
What?
That's your boy.
That's right.
Hey, goes to WWE, he's going to get buried by Ryback.
Next match, we got WWE for the WWE tag team title match. We got the Usos going against the tag team champs, Mizdow, and The Miz. Usos better not win. And I don't know.
Damn,
there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways this match can go. You can have The Miz and Mizdow go at it, or somebody. Like, you can have Damian get pinned by one of the Usos, and then after the match, you can have Miz attack him and then start a feud. You can have that happen, too.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good one. I mean, it can go either way. I'm actually going to pick Miz and Mizdow on this one. I don't think the breakup is going to happen to right before WrestleMania. That's why I see The Miz and Mizdow having their match. But you got to continue on with this thing. I just see maybe Mizdow doing something, and this time will piss off The Miz, and I could see them losing their belts either in Royal Rumble or their new pay-per-view Fastlane, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called.
Or, you know what you can do? You can have them still be tag team champs, and you can have Miz down and eliminate Miz in the Royal Rumble.
You can do that too, and that's what really set up their match at WrestleMania. So, you know what? Fuck it. Now you just said that, Usos walking out tag champs.
Mr. Matt.
Oh, man. I hate to be the nitpicky bastard, but am I the only one sick and tired of seeing the Usos in tag title matches?
I'm not an Uso fan myself.
Like, dude, it's almost like the Michael Elgin effect of not putting the titles on them soon enough, and then when you did put the titles on them, you didn't really care about it, and now that they're still in the title chase, it's like, can we please just get them to fuck out of here? I don't know. Maybe that's just the way my train of thought is, but I don't want to see Usos tag champs. I'm happy with what's going on right now in the tag scene, so keep it going. Miz and Mizdow, still champs.
Definitely. Now, this is where the pay-per-view gets interesting. For the ladder match, for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, you have Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper. I see Luke. I don't know. I think I see Dolph, getting his title back somehow. But this is gonna be a good match. This might be one of the top matches of the night. Thoughts on that one?
What match were you talking about? My apologies.
Zig versus Harper for the IC title ladder match.
When this was announced, especially in a ladder match, I know Luke Harper can do some crazy shit for being the size that he is, and being paired up with Dolph Ziggler, that match is going to steal the fucking show. And with Dolph Ziggler being in it, any surprise?
It's going to be great. This is, like I said, this is where the pay-per-view gets interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to say Ziggler walks out with the strap. Reason being, because I really think they're going to have a Luke Harper, Eric Rowan feud coming up, and it just seems like
I'm still questionable why they broke those guys up.
I don't know, but anyways, Ziggler could walk out. I could see many feuds for him. Even a name that you guys won't like, but I could see a Fandango Ziggler feud coming up because it seems like they like this new Fandango thing. Yeah.
I agree with Skits though, man. Why the hell break those guys up if you had no direction for them? Terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know, or maybe a Bray Wyatt and Ziggler Intercontinental feud will be coming up. So I mean, there's other options because if you have Luke Harper wins, who will you go against next for Luke Harper? Are you guys want to see Luke Harper, Eric Rowan Intercontinental title feud? I mean, I guess you will like it, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think that makes the most sense, man. Have the two former Wyatt family members feud over the championship. I think that makes the most sense instead of just randomly blowing that feud off on a random match. I believe it was on Raw, and it didn't even have a clean finish.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Well, fuck it. But somebody tell me Ziggler's still walking out with a strap, so.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. Another match that I think they can still show, Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose, tables, ladders, and chairs match. That's another match that could still show too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For some reason, I see Bray Wyatt winning. Clean.
I don't know, but I've been hearing around that everybody likes Ambrose. I'm liking Ambrose. Why not have Ambrose win this one? I don't know. He's getting a lot of momentum.
He can go either way, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you go either way. I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go Dean Ambrose on this one.
Man, this one's a toughie. I'll be completely honest. I really don't know which way to go. Fans win either way, honestly. Let's see here. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I've got to say Dean Ambrose. I feel like they got something special planned for him going into the new year. I would almost feel like he's a strong candidate to win the Royal Rumble. I know me and Skits were talking about this the other night, but outside of Roman Reigns, there really isn't anybody strong to win the Rumble. But, man, the momentum Dean Ambrose has right now, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah. And another thing you also could think of, you don't have to win the Rumble. You could have a little story with him. Like, you could put him as the CM Punk story like last year, put him at number 1, see what he can do. But the thing is, there's no authority right now. He can do that, so I don't know. Somehow he can end up at number 1. I don't know. Have him feud with Vince McMahon. Fuck it. Have McMahon the one that has fucking Ambrose become your future WWE champion. Fuck it.
Why not?
Yeah, right?
Anywho. Real quick, I just had to share this. I just read somebody on Twitter just said, just so everyone knows, I will not be watching NXT Takeover live tonight. If you use my ad name while tweeting a result, you will be blocked. That's funny. But
that's a good tweet.
We'll move on. Next up, main event: Seth Rollins, John Cena. I think this could be another match stealer. Like, Cena puts on good matches with Rollins, and if Cena loses, he will no longer be number 1 contender. I see Seth Rollins losing this match because Mr. Randy Orton will get involved.
Yeah, I agree with you, Skids. There's no way Cena's losing this match. He's going to have his match with Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. So, and yeah, Randy Orton will cost him the match. So yeah, there you go. You answered my question there, or my prediction there.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, it's about time Randy Orton comes back. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, it's kind of been kind of stalled out on, even though, Randy is kind of older, but yeah. Breaking news. WWE announced today Edge and Christian will be appearing in the final Raw 2014. Canada's own.
All right. Oh, so the final Raw is going to be in Canada then, right?
No, I just said that because, Matt's on the show.
Okay.
Of course, Brock Lesnar will be there. John Cena, Randy Orton are also advertised.
All right.
So that's news to all those WWE fans out there. And Sunday, it will be WWE TLC. So be sure to watch it, ladies and gentlemen. I will watch it because I did say I will watch the pay-per-views. So, news before we get into a little bit of battle talk. Former WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio will be appearing at Ring of Honor events in January. Del Rio
Who's that guy?
Previously.
I know him as Alberto El Patron.
Hey, I'm calling him ADR for the rest of my life.
Well, I can say it. I'm probably the only one out of us three that can say it right, but
probably
his name is Alberto El Patron. So it means Alberto, the boss. That's what it means. So
Del Rio also will be working Lucha Underground too. So hopefully
Alberto the boss about to be making that boss money. Shit.
Hopefully we get to see him. I'm hoping that we get to see him at the next ROH pay-per-view too, because he's working January with him. So possibility we'll see him in Vegas.
As much as I hate on him, imagine him versus AJ Styles, man. Whew. Kyle Riley. Oh my God.
Funny that you say that, because we were having a conversation about that last night. Guys that he would be great paired up with, and AJ Styles and Kyle Riley were two of those guys. funny.
Oh, man.
Great minds
I'd
think
love
alike.
to see him and Elgin go at it, man. There's some great matches there to be had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know him and O'Reilly, they'll have...
But remember, though, he's only to January, but that doesn't mean he's going to be in Ring of Honor permanently, you know. So if he's going to, this could be like a little loophole that, okay, he does Ring of Honor, then he'll do Lucha Underground, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be another 2-month thing. But there's one thing we got to, like, talk about this. I just read this, that Lucha Underground's ratings is not doing great. And
I was going to bring this up to you guys, actually. I read this yesterday as well. Go ahead, Oscar.
Well, yeah, supposedly the ratings are not doing great, and I'm not saying that they're planning to cancel it, but they already canceled one of their top shows on the El Rey Network. But do I blame Lucha Underground for the roster? No, I don't blame it, because first of all, El Rey Network is not national-wise. I mean, all the way you can watch it is pretty much, maybe televised-wise, is only if you have DirecTV or Time Warner. You know, not a lot of companies like Dish, Comcast, or AT&T Universe, they don't have El Rey Network. So
I was going to say the international promotion behind it really wasn't that good. I know they were pushing it a lot behind or around your guys' area, but that wasn't enough, man.
Yeah, so
it's a good product, though.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you, man. It's something different in professional wrestling. Not only that the reason why that's failing. It's just there's so much wrestling on TV right now. It's hard to want to watch another product, especially with all the stuff on television already. It's hard to fit it in, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's funny. We actually have B-Boy as our guest on Monday. I mean, you know, it's gonna, you know, when you heard this news and you're having B-Boys, I guess Monday, it's gonna be like, oh man. But you know,
you got some juicy details to get into, my friend.
Yeah. So, and especially how Wednesday night, like I just thought Wednesday night is gonna be the new Monday night from the '90s. You know, you have possibly NXT moving Wednesday nights, then you have TNA with a new roster, new network deal coming up. And your show's on Wednesday night. Then you have Lucha Underground.
No. Whoa.
I was about to get in there. TNA is moving to Friday night.
Oh, it's moving Friday nights now. This is news to me now.
Their debut on Destination America, I believe it's January the 7th. Their one show will be on Wednesday nights, and they're permanently moving to Friday nights the week after.
Okay.
Funny story, TNA cannot stay on one day. They don't know what days they want to. They might move Friday.
Dude, they're running from the competition.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're running from WWE. They're being pussies. They're scared of WWE. Because now that SmackDown moved to Thursday nights, they don't want to fucking compete with WWE at all. Not even on SmackDown. They're a fucking B show. So, they're just scared. They were scared from 4 years ago. I mean, they were going head-to-head against Raw. And after that, I'm sure they didn't have the ratings to go against Raw. So supposedly, due to fan requests, they moved back to Thursday nights, which I think that was bullshit. Because, you know, the ratings were not good against Raw. So.
Yeah, like you said, that took, 2 months? Yeah, they don't even want to risk that again.
Yeah.
According to Dixie Carter, she's got some surprises coming, so.
Man, a Dixie Carter surprise after the last 11 years or so at TNA is the biggest bullshit ever. I am sick of hearing about her goddamn bullshit.
Her surprise
what is it going to be? Some WWE wash-up like Ezekiel Jackson?
Or it could be somebody from ECW, like a
Sandman's coming back.
You know, I don't want to shit on TNA.
It's surprising. It looks like TNA. It wouldn't surprise me if Sandman does come back. It just seems like they're trying to start a hardcore division in TNA. With the whole brand thing going against all these old ECW guys, it wouldn't surprise me.
Man, I'm so sick and tired of TNA and, like, washed-up guys, man. This is why TNA can never be taken seriously.
Let me ask you guys a question. I believe I got the answer from Oscar before. How you feel about Austin Aries resigning with TNA? Do you think that's I mean, I know it's good for TNA, but do you think it's a right move for him?
As long as they're paying him right, man, as long as they're doing right by him, then all the best to him, man. I would love to see him back on the independent scene, but if he's making more money than he would in TNA than he would on the Indies, then all the power to him, man. Let him keep in TNA. Let him do what he wants.
Yeah, you see, Tom. I'm sorry, Tom. I almost called you Tom there, Matt. Answer my question. There it is. But if he leaves TNA, where can he go? I mean, there's an independent scene. He could probably do some show PWG. I'm sure Ring of Honor doesn't want to bring him back.
He burned that bridge.
Yeah, had a fallout, so he ain't gonna go back to the Ring of Honor. Maybe he
can do some Evolve shows.
Yeah, and which
Austin
Evolve
Aries will come back.
Hardcore.
Then we can bring Grizzly Redwood back with him.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, if they're paying him right, fuck it, good move for Aries to stay with TNA. So, yeah, good move for him.
Definitely. Final battle. All I have to say is, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Page is that dude.
Adam fucking Page is so good.
Adam Page is that guy. Real quick before we talk about Adam Page, funny story, Matt. We had Adam Page on the show, and I'm not sure exactly where he's from, but his connection was so bad he left the house.
Yeah, man.
He left his house, right?
It's funny because we just had him on the show actually a week or so ago before Final Battle, and we were talking beforehand, like setting up the interview, and he's like, "Man, I don't even have the internet connection strong enough to host a Skype, so we'll just do phone." So that just tells you.
Yeah, it was, but it was so bad that we couldn't even actually get him on get him on the show to actually interview him because he left his house trying to get some connection so bad we didn't even really get a chance to really interview him, which we still need to get Adam Page back on the show, and I'm pretty sure Oscar can agree with that.
Yeah, I remember he was in Virginia. That's where he was at, and I was told the area he lives is like in the middle of nowhere. It's like nothing. It's like a forest. So that's what it is. But hopefully we get him back on. Hopefully he's somewhere else. Fuck it, have him in your house, kids.
What do you say?
To have him in your house, kids. Maybe we can interview him right there.
Hey, Cocobano,
maybe we can do it in a hot tub too.
Oh, I'm good.
No.
I'm alright.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, I'm not trying to. I don't do hot tubs. I don't do no hot tubs like the hot tub time machine male bonding shit. I don't do that shit. Sorry. I'd rather have a hot tub with Felicia Sparks than Adam Page. Sorry.
Shoot.
I'm sorry.
Shots fired.
All right, now let's get back into the talk here. True story, actually. Before I started watching any other independent besides Ring of Honor, I hated the face version of Adam Cole. So I brought a sign, I think it was to All-Star Extravaganza 5, that had like an Adam, and then I put Page, and I put Cole, and I had a check mark beside Page and an X beside Cole. Best sign ever.
Awesome.
But then I see PWG, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm an idiot.
Dude, I wasn't a fan of Adam Page's face, or I wasn't a page of Adam Cole's, him as a face. But, shit changes. Once you realize what's going to work for those guys, you feel me?
Oh, man. Heel Adam Page is so good. That match he had with Roddy was really good, man. And the way the finish was so good as well. I was a big fan.
Oh, definitely. You want to share your thoughts on the match, Oscar?
Yeah, that was a great match between Roderick Strong and Adam Page. I hope that match build or take Adam Page somewhere now, much level than he is right now. But he deserved it, from that match.
I thought he should have went over.
No, I'm saying, but not even over. I'm saying, from the match.
I said
I said I thought he should have went over. He should.
Yeah.
Should have won.
Hey, I disagree with that, man. Roddy's Mr. ROH. He's got to win on pay-per-view.
Now you like Roddy Strong.
No. I never said I liked him. I said I'm defending the decision of putting him over, especially against a young guy on pay-per-view, his first really big pay-per-view moment. I would say it's a great way of doing it. Like I said, they had a referee stoppage. There was no tapping out from Adam Page's end. It was great.
Yeah. I can understand that. You know, he didn't actually lose. The match got stopped, basically.
Even BJ was sitting there screaming, "Don't tap, Adam, don't tap." He wasn't really upset with him. He was just kind of like, "What the fuck?" at the ref more than anything.
Yeah. Great match, though. I bet you Adam Page has plenty of podcasts hitting him up now.
Hell yeah, man. How about that Hanson four-way, though, man? Fuck it, Hanson's so good.
Oh, yeah. That was my pick for Hanson to win, too. When me and Tom did the show and we did our prediction, I said Hanson has to go over. The young guy has to go over.
Would it be nice when Raymond Rowe comes back? Would it be nice to see Hanson and Rowe feud, have Rowe start having a little jealousy thing over Hanson? The way since he's been gone, he's been having matches like with AJ Styles and great things for Hanson. I think that would be nice. Just break up War Machine and. To
be honest, I completely disagree with you. Just because of the fact of Red Dragon continuing to hold those tag belts, I think they're keeping them more for War Machine.
Interesting.
I mean, there's not that many guys that can go against Red Dragon, so yeah, I went Matt. Just bringing that them. I can't think of no other tag teams besides the Briscoes and Young Bucks and
Brutal Burgers.
Brutal Burgers, yeah. But if you think about this, when Rowe comes back, all that money in Hanson, will it be still there or will it be gone now? You know what I'm saying?
I think it'll still be there. I think at this point, man, like Skits was just saying, man, there's no other tag teams that Red Dragon can beat at this point. Fuck, they're bringing in New Japan tag teams at this point because they ran out of tag teams.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I might bring the Bucks over.
And apparently Alex Shelley got injured in that match, so that shows you what happened there.
Yeah.
Yep. Other matches that happened. How about the Bucks ACH versus Cedric Alexander and I'm still gonna call him Kaz and
the addiction. Come on, addiction.
Fuck that. They can suck a dick calling them that. They're fucking bad influence.
Bad influence is a TNA name. Sorry.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get sued. Come on.
Yeah,
what's your problem?
Is ROH. This is not TNA. So the addiction.
Bad influence addiction. How about that?
I love how he puts bad influence first. Great.
But back to this match of the night. The crowd was even chanting, "This is awesome" before the match started. So
they were hold on. They were chanting Young Bucks before the match started. I mean, before the pay-per-view started. Young Bucks. Before the shit started, they were chanting Young Bucks.
Terminal 5 was hot as hell for that match, man. I was really impressed with the crowd. That's the only thing I had to complain about that pay-per-view from my perspective was a lack of noise throughout the pay-per-view constantly. I felt like they were only live throughout a couple of matches, and it was something that I was looking at on the ROH forum. Basically, they were saying, man, the New York crowd's too entitled at this point, man. They gotta move Final Battle out of New York, I think, next year. I think just to get a different feel for a crowd. Maybe that's just my point of view, but it's getting ridiculous, man.
Bring this shit to LA, but I see the movie like Chicago or something.
No, bring that shit to Canada.
Oh.
No, you guys had.
It's going to be hard. It'll be hard.
You guys had.
Tough to see Final Battle move out of New York, but that crowd did suck. I agree with Matt. That crowd did suck on Sunday, but like you
the
say,
matches were
hard
fucking amazing though.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to see them move Final Battle to another city. It's just even if they move to LA, it'll be kind of weird, you know.
It would be.
Yeah.
But the match, man, whew, so good. That 6-man, I felt exhausted watching it as a fan.
Yeah,
definitely.
The opener, right? I'm sure you're talking about the opener.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Bucks ACH match.
Oh, a 6-man. I thought you said 6-way. Yeah, 6-man.
No,
yeah.
So good, man.
Yeah, the 6-man was match of the night, hands down. So enjoyed it.
I disagree with you, man. I'm gonna disagree with you, and we'll get into that later on.
One thing I gotta say, funny, fucking ACH, you fucking crazy motherfucker. Funny that he's wearing that fucking Bullet Club shirt.
Cedric doing the fucking addiction dance killed me, man. So good.
Dude, but ACH, we see him even in PWC show doing wacky shit. You didn't see it, Matt, but we made ACH wear that white family seat mask. We made him did it, so you know we seen ACH do some wacky shit.
What show's that on?
No, it's
actually,
not on TV. It was after the show.
If you want to see the picture,
go
to my WH Skits Facebook. There's a photo of me, him, and another friend, and he has a white family mask on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I believe that we took that when he debuted on PWG. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. But anyway.
Also, how about the Jay Lethal Matt Sydal match?
Jay Lethal is so good.
That is match. It disappointed me. I expected to be much, but I don't know. I didn't like the match, to be honest with you. It disappointed me, and I did expect Jay Lethal walking out with that ROH tag title. I'm sorry, TV title, but yeah. It was a disappointing match to me.
To get my immaturity out of the way, Lethal and Sydal didn't really mesh that well. Maybe it was the time that they were given. Maybe it was the finish. But I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the match either. I'm definitely on Oscar's side on that one.
Same, man. I'm not gonna be honest too. But a match that I actually caught, R.D. Evans and Moose. I caught and said that this guy was gonna get involved. And she was going to turn on RD, and it happened. Moose. Let's see what's next.
You mean wrestling's most obvious heel turn?
Well, yeah.
Anyway, did you guys read the tweet after that match? I mean, there were some tweets like, damn, there'll be a Mandingo party in the backstage. Damn. Or Veda.
How about Mike?
Veda prefers chocolate. Veda. I saw some fucked up tweets about Veda joining that group, and she's the only,
white girl.
Chick that's not black. The white girl.
But no, I'm not gonna do the whole Christian thing. Never mind.
Oh damn. Yeah. So
next.
Yeah.
How about Michael Organ and Tommaso Ciampa?
It was all right. That one's all right.
Weird finish.
Well, it kind of makes sense in a way with the whole storyline thing going on with Tommaso and Nigel McGuinness. You know how he accidentally closed on the referee, and remember when Nigel said that, okay, if you put that on against the referee, you'll be fired. So
man, talking to Steve Corino makes me angry because I know Nigel McGuinness is never going to get back into the ring, whether it's unless it's WWE. And the fact that he just keeps getting involved in storylines and he'll never be in the ring again just kind of bothers me. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Adam Cole, baby. Jay Briscoe.
Whoa. We forgot the tag title match.
We got one more match. Tag title thing.
Oh, I'm going to get to that. I got to get to the best match. The best match goes left.
Yep,
Cole,
my match in the night.
Jay Briscoe. That's your match of the night?
Man, it was really good. They didn't really waste any time getting into it either. Like the double stomp right off the get-go through the table. And then the whole J Driller thing. Man, they just wasted no time whatsoever getting into it. And the
I gotta give it to
symbolic
Jay Briscoe.
finish. Yeah. The symbolic finish as well, plus the promo beforehand. I thought it was a really well done main event.
I don't know. Cole's my dude. I thought he should have won, but that's the argument for another day.
Apparently, the reason why, coming out of Final Battle, he did not win is because apparently he's scheduled to go in for shoulder surgery.
That's what the guy tweeted. He tweeted both of us, I believe.
Yeah, I saw beforehand. It was Meltzer reported it. They found out just before the pay-per-view that he might need shoulder surgery, and they didn't want to pull the whole Jay Briscoe having to vacate the championship again. So they just went with the safe route and kept the title on Jay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing different stories like the shoulder thing and the WWE thing. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? But
is he going to wrestle with WWE?
Man, he deserves it.
Yeah, but
which we could talk about a little later.
Yeah, but what's next for Jay Briscoe? That's the question. Is he, to me?
Ciampa?
No, they're doing him and Elgin again. I think that's pretty symbolic after the pay-per-view.
I don't want to do that shit again. Come on. I mean,
I don't think anybody wants to, but I think it's pretty obvious where they're going.
Fuck.
Or even AJ Styles. I mean, what's the Styles with him after Wrestle Kingdom?
And I know you're not a big fan of AJ, but I really see AJ.
I agree.
I mean,
he has the credibility too after beating Adam Cole. You know, Elgin.
He deserves it.
Yeah, and I mean, come on. We're what, 3 months away from that pay-per-view? We're gonna go to skits at Vegas. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if I want to see a
I hope
main
that's not
event.
the next one.
I know we got our tickets already, but I'll be a little bit disappointed. The main event's gonna be Jay Briscoe and fucking Elgin. I'd rather see Jay Briscoe versus AJ Styles. I'll be happy for that, but I don't know about a fucking Jay and Elgin.
You heard it right here. I'm going to say Jay Briscoe and Elgin and Alberto and AJ Styles is going to be your two matches going into the 13th anniversary. I think that's where they're going to go.
Yeah, and that's his prediction. We'll see. I'll share mine a little later. I'll share mine next year. How about the match? One of my favorites. It didn't top the ones that did in Japan, but you had Red Dragon, your Ring of Honor / IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champs versus Time Splitters, another favorite tag team of mine.
Can we talk about that fish tank they did beforehand? But first,
I did not see it.
Oh man, where they were giving each other the championships and stuff. Oh, so good.
You know what? Right after this show is over, I will watch it, and you will see a comment. Or I don't know if you're going to be online. I will talk about it with you.
We'll definitely will. All right.
But yeah, what a matchup. Like, it never fails. These guys always put on a good match. Great chemistry for both tag teams. Question is this feud done between the Time Splitters and Red Dragon? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Time Splitters has won another shot at the IWGP tag titles.
Aren't they doing a four-way at Wrestle Kingdom?
There is a four-way. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And that's going to be crazy. That's going to be nutsack. That's going to be nuts. I'm working out right now.
What?
I'm working out. You got the Young Bucks. You got fucking Forever Hooligans. You got Time Splitters and Red Dragon.
That's really good.
Take my fucking money. Take my fucking money right now. I will stay up for this shit. I will.
Oh, yo,
at 2 o'clock.
I'm definitely with you. We're doing it.
I'm staying up. I don't care. I'm taking off that day of work and the next day. Talking to me good. Oh shit! I'm fucking out right here for no reason. Oh, but yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. The match was great, and I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with it. And I'm pretty sure we're all looking for Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm just wondering where Shelley got injured. I mean, I know he took off AAW the week before due to some sort of injury, but then he went and worked the ROH pay-per-view, so I'm kind of wondering where that injury kind of stemmed from.
It had to be before the ROH final battle.
Yeah, I think it was his AIW match with Josh Prohibition that may have done it.
Because if you look back, Shelley really wasn't doing that much in the ring at final battle. It was more Kushida. And Kushida got the chance, too.
Man, looking back on it now, Kushida and Jay Lethal was one of the better matches from this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good match
really love
earlier.
Kushida, man. So good.
He's a beast. He's a beast. He's a fucking beast. I think it's about that time that we go ahead and change gears. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going down tomorrow morning. I will be in line all day, having fun, playing cards, talking to other wrestling fans.
And I will be there next month, baby.
How you know it's next month, baby?
And before we get into that, if you're going to PWG, ladies and gentlemen, Toys for Tots. They're doing Toys for Tots, so bring a
good cause, folks.
Bring an unwrapped toy. Show some love. There's a kid out there that's probably never had a toy that wants a toy, you know. So.
Yeah.
You sound so innocent right now, man. Like the most innocent I've ever heard you sound.
Show some love, people.
All right, I was sounding innocent right now. I was trying to do my best, but pizza, the weather, it's going to rain tomorrow, so...
It's going to rain.
So don't drive like a maniac. I know it's PWG tomorrow. I know you want to go to the show. But if you're going to the show tomorrow, don't drive like a maniac, please. Because the 405 is already traffic. Don't make it worse, please. Don't make me go 3 hours to get to Reseda. Please, don't make me do that. So please do me a favor. Just relax. Drive slow. Don't be an idiot.
And
Oscar
the weatherman over there. All right.
All right, the weatherman.
Here we go. Get off some Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, it's Black Hole Sun, and I can say I jinxed it because on our roster we're all talking about like just imagine it did rain because the name of the theme of the song, Black Hole Sun. Just imagine if it did rain and it's like it's gonna rain.
Lo and behold, man, way to jinx it.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get into the predictions here, gentlemen. Bobby Fish, one half Red Dragon versus Roddy Strong. Singles match. Should be a great match. These guys have done it before. You know, it's not like it's the first time they've wrestled before. Ring of Honor guys holding down. I'm going for Roddy Strong this one. That's my prediction to win. And should be a good one.
Yeah, unfortunately for the glorious mustache of Bobby Fish, I agree. Roderick Strong's going over. I think the whole Hem and Kyle rally isn't over. But then again, it's also pondering on the contract status of Red Dragon, if they're going to be able to work PWG next year. So, I don't know. It's all stemming from that, man. It's still all stemming from that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I was going to get our prediction, but I'm going Roderick Strong on this one as well. He could go after another shot for the title. I think they're going to have to need it coming next year. So, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for Bobby to win this match.
You say you want Bobby Fish to win?
Oh, I'm going for Strong. But I'm saying it would not make sense if Bobby wins this match because they're going to need Roderick have another heel push for next year, and I'll explain why later.
Definitely. But yeah, definitely tomorrow, Bobby Fez versus Roddy Strong. Should be a good one. 760-454-1107. Hit us up. Share your predictions. Tweet us at WrestlingHeads, or you can tweet Weekly Wrestling Podcast. You can also tweet me at WH Skits. Matt, what's yours?
You can throw it out at Weekly WWP Podcast or at Matthew Grant, First Days of 4.
Also, you can tweet Oscar at Sinister 632. Talk to us about some PWG here.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to continue on. Cedric Alexander versus Adam Cole. These guys have wrestled before, too. So, another matchup that should be great, but I see Cedric Alexander somehow winning. I don't know why.
Remember what we brought up a couple of minutes ago, the whole possibility of Adam Cole needing shoulder surgery. So I feel like that's going to be a short match, and I feel like Cedric's going to, maybe Adam Cole is sitting there trash talking the ref or something, and Cedric rolls him up. I don't know, something like that. I don't see it being a long match, though, if indeed those rumors are true.
Yeah. Going to us, it could go either way to me. I'll explain why later, but if I have to bet my money, I'm going Cedric Alexander. Reason being is because I feel like there's want to continue this whole Adam Cole losing streak going on, but maybe later on I could explain why it could go another way, or I can, or maybe we can share now. It's up to you, or after we're done with prediction. But
feel free to do it now, man.
Want to do that? Okay.
Let's do it.
This whole Ring of Honor could be the last time the Ring of Honor guys are doing this show, then why not give it to Cole? It's a theme of his show, Black Cole's son. Why not have Cole win this one? It could be his last show, so, yeah.
Great
That's
point.
a very good point.
And another thing, going back to the other match we're talking about, Roderick Strong and Bobby, if this is the last time Ring of Honor guys are going to be showing up, you need a top heel in PWG, and there you go, you got Roderick Strong. So, and you got
Roddy will still be there because he's not on a full-time contract.
Yeah, so I'm saying if this rumor is true and you lose Cole and those guys, then Roddy got to be your top heel, and you got to put him in the world title picture. So if you make him lose to Bobby, what's that tells you, you know?
Yeah, maybe do an injury angle, take both Bobby and O'Reilly out. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like vacate the PWG title. I don't know. Maybe that's doing too much, but we'll see.
I don't know.
Next matchup, Chris Hero versus Trevor Lee. It's obvious Trevor Lee's been red hot in PWG lately, and I see another roll-up win.
Yeah, I'm going Trevor Lee on this one. A lot of great things happening with Trevor Lee. He's going to have to make his debut on Evolve pretty soon. Trevor Lee's red hot right now, and it seems like he's just beating all these PWG legends, you can say, and there's another one, Chris Hero. So, yeah, Lee's beating Hero.
Yeah, for those that don't know, real quick, he's rolled up guys like Kevin Steen. That was the first one. Michael Elgin. He's rolled up Adam Cole. And Chris Hero might be the next one.
Might as well next show he beats Super Dragon.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you guys. Trevor Lee should be going over, Mr. Small Package himself. My challenge, by the way, to Canadian promoters. Somebody book this man in Canada, god damn it.
That would be a smart move from that promoter.
Smash. Alpha One, make it happen.
Remember we had Josh Alexander who said if you hit up Smash, they'll do it. So, yeah, Smash, people.
It's funny.
Canada,
I'm gonna tell you a story. We've tweeted who we wanted to see in PWG, and they've showed up. So maybe you should do the same thing, Matt.
Hey, Smash Wrestling is apparently Canada's PWG, so.
Yep.
Definitely. Next matchup. Biff Busick, my boy. Tommaso Ciampa. I brought a shirt last show. Versus Brian Cage. I have this shirt and Nation. In a 4-way matchup, which is going to be bananas. Who do you pick to win this shit? I don't know. I just want to see a good match.
Yeah, that's a good one. Damn.
That's a really good match.
I might make the prediction first, please.
I have no prediction. I just want to see a good match.
All right. I'm picking Uha Nation. Fuck it.
I think we're going to go Biff.
Biff hasn't won yet. Nation.
Yeah, you know what? Matt has a point. Because right now, at the PWG crowd, they're fucking loving Busick. They even fucking, you've never seen a DVD, Matt. The theme song comes out, yeah. Comes out to Pennywise, and they're loud, oh, yeah.
Oh, man, just like over there at Beyond Wrestling. So good.
Alright. Yeah, basically they do the same thing there. So, fuck it, give it a Busick.
Oh, man, can't wait to see him at Smash on Sunday, but that's a story for a different time. Let's continue, folks.
Yeah, next matchup. Johnny Gargano and the Best Friends. Trent makes his return to PWG versus ACH, AR Fox, and Rich Swann, the brothers from another mother. I just made that up. I don't know. For some reason, I see Gargano and the Best Friends winning. They're not going to let the brothers win.
Yeah, I think Best Friends and Gargano winning this shit. The question is, are they going to come out to the Backstreet Boys again?
Is Trent even ready to go? I think he canceled his date.
He's on the card.
Could have sworn he tweeted something about not being at PWG a couple weeks ago. Let me go back into the tweets and see if I can check something out. Too. Yeah, hey, my needs more time to heal. Canceling upcoming PWG and Beyond dates.
So they need a replacement.
Maybe they bring Drew? Gulak?
Possibly.
Nice.
Drew does work out here. You know, he does work at Championship Wrestling Hollywood, you know, so it's possible.
That's the only thing I can think of, man. Unless they bring somebody new in, which would be really cool. Andrew Everett comes back early? I don't know.
Damn.
That's a good question. That's questionable. So right now, I'm going to go with ACH and Fox and Swan for now.
Oh, we got some news, folks.
All right.
Alberto El Patron has officially announced his basically announced he's going to Ring of Honor on his Facebook page.
All right.
Nice.
So that is officially confirmed, folks. That should be very interesting. Ring of Honor, hopefully they book him a lot better than WWE did.
Oh, they will if it's not sports entertainment. Yeah. All right, let's continue with PWG. The world's cutest tag team, fuck Joey Ryan, versus Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian.
Are you jealous that Joey gets a team with Candace or something? Like, what's the deal, man? Come on.
Hell no. I just don't like rude people, so I don't give a shit if he was nice to you. He's a rude bastard out here in SoCal. I'm sorry for going off you like that. But
It's obvious the world's cutest tag team is going to win. What if somebody going to take these straps off them?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I guess the world's cutest tag team walking out. I would like to see the Addiction, but yeah.
I see people starting to boo. I don't know why, but for some reason I see people starting to boo Candice. So it's going to happen because people are tired of them as tag team champs. So it's going to happen. I'm going to follow.
That's very true. I've seen some of the recent PWG stuff, man. It seems like the crowd's getting really, really tired of them as champs.
Yeah, I told you about it, right? Like, the crowd is already booing Joey, so it's a matter of time when they start booing Candice. Love you, Candice, but it's a matter of time that happens. No predictions?
I already said it. I said World's Cute Tag Team.
Yeah, I don't see them losing the belts anytime soon. I agree.
Next up, Chris Sabin, Matt Sydal versus the Young Bucks. That's going to be crazy.
Whoa, that sounds pretty good. Young Bucks,
kick party
all day.
Super kick party all day.
Yep, it's a super kick party, right?
And the main event, Kyle O'Reilly versus Ricochet. Kyle O'Reilly, you're my boy. You're my boy. You know that, Kyle, if you're listening. But I'm going for Ricochet.
Yeah, I think this whole Ring of Honor thing is true, but I'm seeing Ricochet walking out with the strap. It wouldn't shock me at all. Roderick Strong comes out, challenges Ricochet for the PWG Championship, like an impromptu match, and Ricochet dropped the strap to Roderick Strong, and Roderick Strong ends up becoming the champion. Will give out more heat to that restricted crowd. So, because there's no guarantee Ricochet will be at the next PWG show, which, at the same time, it'd be cool because I don't think they really need Ricochet for DDT4. So, yeah, I'm going to go
DDT4. We're talking about DDT4. Me, you, Matt, and if his brother comes, we're going to have a good time. We're turning the fuck up.
You know what's funny?
Front row.
You know what's funny? Matt said that he's coming in January. So are you sure it's going to be in January, DDT4? Do you know something that we don't know, Matt?
No,
I definitely don't.
It was January last year, so it's got to be January this year again.
Yeah, I'm saying you never know. You never know because December last year was All-Star Weekend. We had no All-Star Weekend this year. So what's going on now? I mean, I'm thinking Matt knows something we don't know.
No, he doesn't.
Matt,
we'll have
coming
to see.
To PWG? Is the Monster coming to PWG? Because it seems like you know something.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you see? He's hiding something. You see their skit?
No, he's not hiding nothing. He's hearing shit from me.
Yeah, come on.
He's for sure hearing shit from me.
Maybe you know something, Skids. That's why you're acting kind of suspicious there, too.
I'm going to talk, I'm going to talk to people, maybe Devin,
Devin?
Maybe, Devin.
Devin. Oh, okay. I think it's Devin. Like, Prince Devin ain't coming no PWG.
I don't know. We'll find out. We always find out. So we'll find out when the next show is and what's the next show. So we'll eventually find out tomorrow.
All right. Well, Skip, tomorrow, enjoy that rain. You're gonna get wet from playing those cards. Hope you have something on top of your head. So.
I mean, you know where we sit under the, you know what I'm talking about.
But I know it is, but is that even enough space?
It's definitely enough space. I mean.
All right. For
4 people.
When it's pouring. If it's pouring, I ain't standing out there. Fuck that. I'll start standing when that one tall dude, that security guard, be like, "Hey, listen up." If you guys go on the show, you know what I'm talking about. That one tall security dude.
Yes. Well, how many more minutes we got here on the show? We got fucking 9 minutes left on the show. I know my boy Matt will be at Smash Wrestling Sunday.
before we
We're
go
going
off, I
to
could
be
throw
at
out.
PWG. I know tomorrow we're going to be at PWG. Saturday is a possibility I'll be at IWL.
Have fun.
But yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
I'll be
yeah, if I could quickly throw out the matches here for Smash Wrestling, as you guys already said, JT Dunn, Rich Swann, Kyle O'Reilly will be the main event. No Smash Wrestling champion, Alex Shelley, due to injury. And with Gregory Iron also not appearing, you'll have Brent Banks taking on Tyler Thomas. And if you haven't seen any of Tyler Thomas, I highly suggest checking him out. Definitely really, really good competitor, so definitely check him out. First time ever, Josh Alexander versus Johnny Gargano. And bringing up Josh Alexander, we haven't brought it up at all. Congratulations to him on his brand new baby boy. Definitely want to say congratulations to him. One of my good friends in wrestling, so definitely want to throw that out there. And definitely check out Smash Wrestling, as they also have 2 big 5-man and woman elimination matches. Super Smash Brothers versus Drew Gulak and Biff Busick. Overdogs versus Checkmate, and I believe that's it. So Smash Wrestling Sunday afternoon. Bell time at the girls' match is Vanessa Craven, Kimberly, Veda Scott, Alexandra Bale, and Cherry Bomb. So definitely a big match there. And then you got Scotty O'Shea, Pepper Parks, Mike Rollins, Tyson Dukes, and Warmack in the 5-man elimination. So two great elimination matches and a great card.
Definitely. PWG this Friday, Smash Wrestling this Sunday, IWO Saturday. Support your fucking local indie. Fuck that. Support your fucking local indie promotion wherever you are, people. It's good for the wrestlers, out there that's in the indies. Support them by buying their T-shirts.
Hey, speaking of T-shirts, let's throw out some plugs for us as well. ProWrestlingTees.com, ladies and gentlemen. You can get Wrestling Heads and Weekly Wrestling Podcast T-shirts.
Yeah, do that. Buy our shirts, please.
Please make that happen. Even though CM Punk's breaking the internet right now, let's support us a bit here.
Yeah, buy both shows. We're at ProWrestlingTees.com /WrestlingHeads. And you guys are at?
Pro Wrestling Tees /related /WWP.
Definitely. Also, you want to throw out your plugs for your show and all that good stuff? We got 6 minutes here on the show.
Yeah, at Weekly W Podcast, like I've already said. The Pro Wrestling Tees I've already thrown out there. YouTube, we got some great interviews on our YouTube. Guys such as Matt Seidel, Ricochet, Michael Elgin, the Young Bucks, the Monster Mafia, and plenty others. Definitely check it out. Our Blog Talk Radio, we just did a Final Battle Countdown with the Kingdom members, Matt Taven and Michael Bennett. We also had Steve Carino and Adam Page on, so definitely check those out. We're going to have some interesting things coming up in the next little while, as I'm going to spoil one of them, as we're going to have Ethan Carter III on the show in the next little while to promote the upcoming AIW show, and obviously TNA going to Destination America, so we're going to have that and much more coming up, so definitely check us out.
Trouble.
Yes, WWP is going to be in trouble.
Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll have our good friend B-Boy here on the show, talk some Lucha Underground. We'll definitely talk some PWG, AWS, just about anything and everything.
Can I throw out one more plug, possibly?
Go for it.
Beautiful. The Uncle Mike and Tom show with Black Cheese this week was absolutely great, so check that out. And the Indie Power Rankings Live with Ace Steel and Isaiah was really good, but the Ace Steel part was so good. Check it out, folks.
Definitely. Follow us on Twitter at WrestlingHeads. We're on YouTube, youtube.com /WrestlingHeads. If you want to check out our old shows with interviews with people like Peter Avalon, Candice LeRae,
ACH.
Fucking list goes on. Check it out. Blog Talk Radio / WrestlingHeads Radio. I'm on Twitter at WHSkits. We're on also Instagram at WrestlingHeads. Everything WrestlingHeads. Google us. You'll find our stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sinister.
You can follow me at Sinister632 on Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. I know I keep saying this every week. I'm trying to get back on doing something for WrestlingHeads.com. But, Jay, just check out our website. Just enjoy it. Love it. And I'm sure the writers do a good job on there, and skits as well. And
shout out to the writers like Kiana, Chris, Smartcast, everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to all those guys and gal Kiana, and I'll just can't wait for Monday, and I'll be live tweeting tonight for our evolution. So and if anybody that's going to PWG tomorrow, I will see you there with a Bullet Club shirt.
And we'll be live tweeting there too. I'll be live tweeting since Oscar cannot do it tomorrow, but it's all good. And so then,
and I will be live tweeting at Smash Wrestling, folks.
Sweet.
Yes. Support wrestling, people. Hashtag. Peace.
What time is it? WHRADIO.
We are the best in the world at what we do.